Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Super Arthur here, and welcome back to another video on NASCAR 14. But today we're not really doing NASCAR 14. Well, we are, but if you can see what this logo is, yep, that's right. We're talking about Avengers Infinity War today. So if you're confused and you don't watch NASCAR or anything else on my channel and you're just here for the Infinity War thing, this is just what I'm going to be playing in the background. So I just made a little Avengers-themed car, and, well, Iron Man-themed car for Avengers Infinity War. So you see the little Iron Man arc reactor in the background of the Avengers logo. Then we have the little Marvel logo right here, the Chevy, because Chevy makes the most sense for Iron Man since it's already gold and silver, just like the side. 50 because he used the Mark 50 in the movie, and just Stark Industries and Marvel on there. A little more arc reactors there. Marvel 50, Avengers ZL1 because that's more relevant. And I'm pretty sure that's it. So we're just gonna mainly. Okay, wow, that is loud. Okay, I adjusted the screen too. Let me see if I can fix it a bit better. Alright, that should be good. Unless... okay, I think that's the best we're gonna get it. So, if you are here just for NASCAR and you still haven't seen Avengers Infinity War, go watch it and then watch this video, because this is going to be a spoiler review of Avengers Infinity War, and the reason it took me so long to post this is because I've been watching everyone else's, so that way I know what I'm talking about and I know exactly what to say. And what the heck? Okay, so I also know what to say and everything, so I don't sound dumb or anything, and so that I can put everything that everyone's talked about into this video, in case you guys don't know. And if you came here for NASCAR, just turn off the sound and just watch the background gameplay. So let's begin with the actual movie. So first thoughts, after the movie, I was expecting Marvel's best. I got better. Like, that movie was amazing. Like, it was emotional and everything. Like, hands down, best Marvel movie in the world. Even though, well, I mean, I guess you could count like stuff like Deadpool and X-Men, Fantastic Four. But I mean, who liked the Fantastic Four movies? I screwed this up. Okay, so anyway, yeah, that movie was really good. I was impressed by Marvel. I didn't think it was gonna be that good. Then they proved me wrong. So anyway, so at the beginning of the movie, we don't really get much of an explanation. Like, we know in the end credit scenes of Thor Ragnarok, you saw like Thanos' ship come and hover above them, and then the movie was over. Or that was at the end of the movie, something like that. Then it picks up like after that, where Thanos like already killed everybody on the Asgard ship except for Thor, Loki, and Hulk. And for those of you thinking that all of the Asgardians are dead, they are not. Valkyrie and Korg, that rock dude, actually escaped with a few of the Asgardians. The Russo brothers confirmed it. So that solves that problem. And Loki's death was so sad. Loki was like one of my favorite like villains / anti-heroes, like, since he kind of turned into that. And it was so sad to see him die. Like, but he was like stupid. Like, you have to admit, why would he try and kill Thanos if he has the Power Stone and then he just gave him the Space Stone? Like, Loki, I'm sorry, but you're stupid. But actually, the first death was Heimdall, and the way Loki introduced the Hulk, we have a Hulk. That was just amazing. And Hulk came out and started beating Thanos up, and we thought Thanos wasn't that strong after all. Then Thanos just destroys Hulk within like 5 seconds, and then Hulk is scared to come out for the rest of the movie because he doesn't want to get beat up by Thanos or by anyone that Thanos sends. And yeah. What else are we gonna talk about? Then Heimdall teleported Hulk out to go warn the Avengers. And by doing that, Thanos killed him because Thanos saw Heimdall as a threat because he could teleport Thor and Loki out and possibly the Infinity Stones. So he saw that as a threat and teleported and killed Heimdall. And Heimdall was actually the first death, and the streak continues of the black guy dies first. The stereotype still exists. Sad day. Well, then Bruce Banner meets Doctor Strange and Wong. Wong didn't really have a big role in this movie. I thought he was going to be more involved, but he wasn't. Well, actually, I didn't even know he was going to be in the movie at all. Actually, I did, because the one trailer showed Wong. But I thought he was going to be, like, with the rest of the guys on Titan. But, anyway, what happens next? I'm trying to, like, think while I'm playing this game. Even though I probably should have just done something else in the background. But, he meets them. Then he tells them about Thanos. Then they go to get Iron Man, or Doctor Strange goes to get Iron Man. Then Bruce and Tony have a nice reunion, and Tony starts talking about he had a dream with Pepper that he had a son called Morgan, and Morgan is how do you put this? He was his evil cousin or uncle in the comics. So, yeah. The fact that he wants to name his kid that, I don't know. But anyways, what else is there to say? So yeah, they do all that, and then that's when people, like, whenever they start talking, and Doctor Strange and Tony, like, start off with a really bad relationship, because they're just not, like, agreeing with each other and everything. And then that's when all the people start screaming. Tony looks outside. There's a whole bunch of wind. He saves a lady. And then they see, who was it? Corvus Glaive. And that big, humongous rock dude. I forgot who he was. Not Rock, but like that big, humongous dude. I forgot what his name was. From the Black Order. But anyway. Tony tells Bruce to get the Hulk out. And then Hulk doesn't want to come out. And it's really funny. And Tony's like, "You're embarrassing me in front of the wizards." That was hilarious. So then Tony taps on his arc reactor thing twice. And then he has like the coolest Iron Man transformation ever so far in any of the movies. I don't care. Like the Mark 42, nothing. That has nothing compared to that. Any other Iron Man suit has nothing to compare with that. That was pure amazing. Then when those like four those like other things that he used to shoot that big guy, that was like amazing. Iron Man went from like one of the, well, not weaker, but like I'd say normal to like mid powerful Avengers. He went to like, I'd say the least most powerful Avenger, because I mean you still have the Hulk and Thor, Doctor Strange. Well, actually no, I'll get into who's the actual strongest Avenger at the end of this, or during later on. So yeah, forget what I said. And then they start fighting. The Corvus eventually gets Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange is just like weak at that point. He can't do anything. He gets like stabbed and stuff. Oh, and then, no, actually, I forgot Spider-Man's introduction. That was funny. And he had the spider sense and Stan Lee's cameo. That was hilarious. Haven't you guys ever seen an alien spaceship before? That was hilarious. First time I watched it, I didn't know what he said. But then I, like, rewatched it, like, in a leaked footage, and then I actually heard what he said. I thought he said, "Sit down, kids," or something like that originally, but he didn't. You know, I don't know if I should be talking, like, about the whole movie, like, on and on, or if I should just, like, get to, like, the most important points. Yeah, I probably should start doing that. I mean, you guys saw the movie already, so. What was interesting that happened? Oh, the Iron Spider suit, that was pretty cool. How it had the 3 or 4 legs that, like, the comic version did. That was pretty cool. I was surprised to see that. I didn't think they were going to do that. Then out of nowhere, you just see that. That was pretty cool. And then, what else? I mean, when Thor meets the Guardians of the Galaxy, that was funny. Muscular man and everything. And Star-Lord tries to intimidate Thor. That was pretty funny. And then Rocket says he's the captain of the ship. Whoa! Rocket says he's the captain of that ship, and then Thor actually listens to Rocket for some odd reason. And then Groot goes with them, and Groot saying, "I am Groot." Like, it's supposed to be a bad word. I don't know which one it's supposed to be. It could be a B word, I guess. Oh, it's probably "shut the F up." That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is, yeah. And then they find out that, the Guardians find out that Thor can speak Groot. That was pretty cool. And then Groot gets his, like, moment of, like, epicness when... I know I'm jumping, like, really far ahead in the movie. I'm just gonna cover points at this point. Then, Groot, like, makes the handle of Stormbreaker. That was cool. I really thought Thor was just gonna, like, die. Like, not die, but, like, I thought Thor was just gonna, be able to do it, like, with just the nick of time. Then they were like, there's no handle. And Groot feeling bad, like, after him being, like, a jerk for, like, the majority of the movie, that was, like, his moment of, like, epicness. I don't know. And then, what else happened? I'm not gonna get to the cool scenes yet. Thanos sacrificing Gamora. That was sad. That was really sad. How, like, you think he loves no one, then you find out that he loves Gamora. That was, like, made you feel bad for Thanos for a second, even though you really want to hate him. Makes you kind of feel bad for him. Oh, and Red Skull. Red Skull. Oh my gosh. I did not believe Red Skull was back. Like, I knew he wasn't dead after, like, seeing Captain America, but I didn't know he was gonna be in this movie. That was a real surprise to me. I was impressed. Or not impressed, but, like, shocked that Marvel did that. So, what else? So I think that Gamora is actually in the Soul Stone, like how it is in the comics. That, like, makes the most sense to me. She'd be in the, what do you call it, the Soul Stone, since she was the sacrifice. It makes sense that she would be, the, what do you call it, in there. And then, when the Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange meet the Guardians of the Galaxy. That was pretty funny. Where's Gamora? Who's Gamora? Why is Gamora? No, it was, who's Gamora? I'll do you one better. Or, no. Where's Gamora? I'll do you one better. Who's Gamora? I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora? And jeez. That was funny. Oh my gosh. And then, yeah, they meet, and yeah. The 50% of me that's stupid is 100% you. That was funny. Let me see how much time I have left to record. Okay, 50. I can still talk for another 10 minutes. I'm good. So then, when Thanos gets to... Oh no, I completely forgot about the part where he got the Reality Stone. So that means the Collector's dead, most likely. He's most likely dead. And Howard the Duck is probably dead too, because he was there. Oh no, poor Rip Howard the Duck. Rip. I'm trying to think of what else was there. Oh, and then when we all thought Gamora killed Thanos, and she didn't. Like, she kind of thought, and then she didn't actually do it. Okay. And, then when Star-Lord goes to shoot her, it just turns to bubbles. The Reality Stone was really, underpowered. Like, we all thought it wasn't going to be that strong. And then proved us wrong by, like, completely messing with us. What else? Then when Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man start fighting Thanos with the Guardians. That was really cool. And then, like, they almost had it, but no! Chris Pratt had to be, like, a baby that Thanos killed Gamora. Like, come on, dude. Like, you could have killed him after they took the gauntlet away from him. You could have killed him after they took the gauntlet away from him, but no. You just had to be stupid and impatient. So annoying. Oh, and then Nebula came and crashed a ship into him. That was hilarious. And then, like, after, like, that happened and Thanos was back at, like, full strength, and when he was fighting Doctor Strange, and then he just took out Doctor Strange so easily. Like, oh, jeez. Then when Iron Man, bro, Iron Man is the second strongest Avenger. Let me tell you why. Like, so far that we've seen in the movies, he's the second strongest. He put a beat down on Thanos, let me tell you. He was able to make Thanos bleed. Not even the Hulk could make Thanos bleed. Hulk was taken out in a snap. I don't know if you can see my hand. A snap. And then Iron Man stood like a really good chance. Then he had to be dumb and use the... He had to be dumb and use the stupid sword. When he could have used the arc reactor. He could have used the arc reactor. But no, he didn't. He didn't. Why? I don't know. That was dumb. That was dumb of Tony. And then what else? But still, he made Thanos bleed. And, like, his suit is amazing. Like, those, like, projector things. Like, those, like, bigger fist sort things that come out. That was pretty cool. What else? Oh, those, like, big wings that come out and all that stuff. And the fact that he can, like, recreate his armor and, like, his armor never really goes away. And, you know, the only way his armor, like, wasn't going back, like, after Thanos, like, put a beat down on him was because, Thanos, like, shocked the nanotechnology, and, yeah, that was just rip Iron Man's chances. And I thought Iron Man was gonna die. For those of you who don't even notice already, Iron Man is my favorite character. And when I thought he was gonna die, I was about to just stop watching the movie, scream, leave the movie theater, and just quit life. I really thought he was gonna die. Then Doctor Strange comes and, like, saves the day. But, you know, he didn't do that just to be nice to Tony because they were friends. He still never really made friends with Iron Man. Because remember how I said earlier that he wasn't gonna give up the time stone even if it depended on either Tony or Peter's life, and then he did it? Yeah, that's one of those 14,605 possibilities. That means they need Tony to be alive. They need Tony to be alive to be able to defeat Thanos. Because the only two people in the movies who have wielded the Infinity Stone, other than Thanos, that are still alive right now, is Iron Man and Captain America. I don't think Captain America is going to do it. Honestly, like, they need to do it with Iron Man. Iron Man was the one who started up this universe, and he needs to be the one that defeats the biggest villain ever. When you think about it, Iron Man is, like, saved the day in, like, all the movies. Think about it. So in the first Avengers, he flies up and takes the missile into the wormhole, and that's how Thanos knew him, because he saw him take the I don't know if that was a nuke or a missile, whatever, into the wormhole, and then that's why Thanos said he knew him and why he respected him, because he respected that he was able to do that. And then what else happened that I haven't covered yet, except for the Wakanda battle? Oh, the Wakanda battle was pretty cool. I forgot to mention Captain America's entrance. When Vision and Scarlet Witch, it looked like they were gonna get killed. And Captain America comes out of nowhere, grabs Proxima Midnight's, like, scepter thing. And then him and the Secret Avengers start putting a beat down on them. That was pretty cool. That was really cool. And then what else? When Bruce Banner meets Natasha, or Black Widow again, awkward. And then when Rhodey or War Machine, what do you call it? When Rhodey tells Banner to bend down or something like that. Him, Black Panther's like, we don't do that here. Then Rhodey starts laughing. That was hilarious. And then, what else happened? Trying to think while I'm driving horribly. Driving horribly in this game lets me think better. Actually, it doesn't. So I'm just gonna drive better now. Right when I say that. So, I don't know what I was gonna say. So let's just get to the Wakanda battle, where Banner uses the Hulkbuster suit. That was pretty funny. How he, like, still couldn't get the Hulk out, and he still sucked in the Hulkbuster suit, even though he admitted that the Hulkbuster suit beat the Hulk and it was stronger. He didn't know how to use it, so it was practically useless. That's what I have to say about that. And then, the Ibambe part, and then Wakanda Forever. And then they find out that Scarlet Witch can destroy the Mind Stone, and they find out that Shuri, I think that's her name, Black Panther's sister, can remove the Infinity Stone from his head, and then she, like, shows up Bruce Banner and Tony, even though Tony wasn't there, but, like, yeah. So, y'all do that. Then when it looks like everyone's getting beat in the final battle, Thor, Groot, and Rocket Raccoon just come out of nowhere in the most epic way possible. Like, Thor's new axe starts swinging all the bad guys off of our good guys, and then he just comes in, and the original Avengers music starts playing, the and then he's like, "Bring me Thanos!" And then that scene was, oh my gosh, that was like the best scene in the world. Thor was just amazing in this movie. He's the strongest Avenger in this movie. So it's Thor, then Iron Man, and I guess Scarlet Witch. If you think about it, Scarlet Witch would be third. And then what else? Then when Thanos finally gets the Time Stone, because Doctor Strange gives it to him, I'm going back to that. Out of those 14 thing possibilities, and then he says it's the end game. We're in the end game now and whatever. And yeah. So Thanos has 5 stones, comes for Vision, and that's when the Black Order already have Vision out of the thing, and they're all getting beaten pretty bad. Actually, this was pretty sad. Wanda, destroys the Mind Stone and Vision with it. And then Thanos uses the Time Stone, reverses time, and then he brings Vision back to life, which makes Scarlet Witch feel even worse. But then Thanos rips it out of his head and kills him. That was just heartbreaking for her. Can't imagine what that feels like. Killing someone, then having someone else kill them. Bringing them back to life and killing them. After being so emotional, you killing them the first time. That was sad. Then he finally gets it. Then he gets all 6. Then he's about to use them. Then Thor comes out of nowhere. Thanos tries to defect it using the power of all the stones, shooting a blast. But Thor's new axe, Stormbreaker, just goes through that. And then it gets Thanos right in the chest. I thought that was game over for Thanos, and then it was going to be on a cliffhanger. But then Thanos was like, "You should have aimed for the head." I'm just not going to talk like that. "You should have aimed for the head." And then everyone was like, "Oh, snap." And he literally snaps. And then he teleports away. Then all of a sudden, Bucky disappears. And we're like, uh-oh, what's happening? What's happening? Did he just do something to Bucky and this isn't really happening? And then we see Panther die. Then we see Wanda die, and Wanda actually looked relieved to die. Scarlet Witch, she wanted to die after what she did. And then who else died? In the ashes. Who turned into ashes? Groot. That was so sad seeing Groot die again. That was so sad. And then Star-Lord, who cares after what he did. And then Drax died, and Mantis died. And then Spider-Man. He felt... You know why he said, "I don't feel so good"? It's because of the spider sense. The Spidey sense? He felt that he was dying. And the only reason he didn't die faster was because of his healing factor. Was healing it. But then eventually he died, and he was like, "I don't want to go, Mr. Stark, I don't want to go." Then he dies. Well, and then before he dies, he says, "I'm sorry." He's forgiving Tony for him dying. That was heartbreaking. And then, what else? Tom Holland improvised his death. He wasn't supposed to die. In the script and everything, he wasn't supposed to die. But then Tom Holland decided, nope, this movie's gonna be sad, and he made that up. That's why, Tony, wasn't really expecting it, and then he just had to improvise, too. He had to act off of that. And then that makes it even worse, because he wanted to die. And then, in the end credit scenes, Maria Hill and Nick Fury start doing that. And then Maria Hill turns to ashes. Then Nick Fury grabs something out of his pocket. And then he starts to turn to ash. And then he says, Mother F. And then that's it. He turns to ashes. But he was able to click the button on the thing in the post-credit scene. And then there's Captain Marvel. The whole Marvel fan base. Save us, lady. Save us. And then they did mention where Hawkeye and Ant-Man are. They're like on house arrest or whatever. So yeah, they didn't even really get that out the way. And they should have showed when Thanos attacked to the Nova Corps. Even like, if it was like for 5 seconds and just like a flashback and like how he actually killed all of the Asgardians. Not all, but like the majority. Would have been nice to see how that all went down. I don't know how much recording time I have left. Oh, I am way over time, but somehow it has not stopped recording. So I'm pretty sure that's it. So, you guys, the only Avengers left are the original Avengers, Iron Man, Cap, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, Hawkeye. Then you also have a couple others like Rocket Raccoon survived, Nebula survived, and Nebula actually defeated Thanos in the comics, so I mean, that could be something. And then, what else? Ant-Man and the Wasp are alive, obviously. Captain Marvel's alive, obviously. Hawkeye's alive. And, I don't know, there could be some TV show characters, like, from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like, Phil Coulson. He's alive, by the way, if you don't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Remember, he died in the first Avengers movie? Well, he's not really dead. Watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and you'll find out why. Ghost Rider, oh, that would be amazing if Ghost Rider came, because he's in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., well, was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and he went to a different dimension. Quake, or Daisy Johnson, whichever you want to say. Yo-Yo, that'd be pretty cool. And the rest of the squad, Daredevil and all that, that'd be pretty cool. Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Elektra, and I was gonna say something. Oh, during the Wakanda battle, Captain America says to Thor, nice, or a new haircut. And he's like, I see you copying my beard. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this is my friend Tree. I am Groot. I am Steve Rogers. That was hilarious. That was pretty funny. And I'm pretty sure that's it. There's nothing else to talk about today. Trying to think of anything else I've missed. Nothing I don't think I missed. So, if there is something I missed, please let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you guys again soon. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Wait. Don't leave yet. Just watch this last lap of this race. What happened? What happened? I'm trying to remember.